Good afternoon, everyone, and
called it correctly, and they'll opt to bat first.
to be bold. Couldn't get it through the field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Sri Lanka get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Gave them very little in that over. 1 run added. Sri Lanka are none for 1. Going with pace now.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. A little late on that, no run scored.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Oh, faintest of sounds. No one to catch it, though.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. They'll get at least one.
Bowler's end.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
6 runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are none for 17. Doesn't beat the infield.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Well placed, should get a single.
Bowlers.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Power and precision in that shot.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 5 off it. Sri Lanka are none for 22.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Right there.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Quick onto that in the infield. Could that be out? Looks so.
Is that a game changer? A real pillar in the batting order has been removed early on.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over, 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 1 for 24.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Good shot. A beauty.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
4 runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are 1 for 28.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep. Bowler.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Catch it.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it? The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keep this in.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait Right there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field. Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Off the edge, could be four. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Out! What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Hey.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. India can now have 4 fielders outside the circle.
Waiting.
Got right in behind it.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
De Silva gets off the mark.
Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Singh from the south end. Nice solid defensive shot. Straight to the fielder.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep.
Nicked it. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Misses everything.
Da Silva will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Wait there.
A little late on that, no run scored. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Ballers.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square. The bat was very late coming down on that.
Sri Lanka weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Wait on.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowler's end.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Edged it. End of the over. 8 off it. Sri Lanka are 3 for 64. Going with spin now.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler's end.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Waiting. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
That's the over. Sri Lanka are 3 for 67. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep. Bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home. Very full. Sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content to leave it alone.
6 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 3 for 78.